get at something else I want to talk about. Sorry for getting off the edge topic for a second. But look at the video of Chris Jericho beating up those two fans at a house show. If you haven't seen this video, it's on the forum. Go check it out.
There's two videos.
Or not. There's two videos. One has a real close-up view of him, and you can see him hit the girl more. The second one's farther back, and you can see him hit the guy more. This girl goes to rip him out of the car. Like and actually, this is what you never see on the video. They said that this girl was pounding on his car door as he was trying to drive away at first. So he stopped. Chris Jericho, trying to be the nice guy he is and trying to maybe sign autographs or do something. But, this girl, as he goes in to get in his car, this girl, grabs him by, the head and neck or whatever. She fucking attacks him. And he just turns around and shoves her. Then her boyfriend or whoever comes up and he fucking lays him out. And I'm like, holy shit.
You know what would be funny? If this was like a storyline. That would just be...
It's not.
Yeah, but...
Look at Jericho's face.
Yeah, okay.
Jericho is, after this girl grabs him and he's standing there, he's like, get our fucking hands off me, do your fucking job. He's yelling at the bodyguards and shit. And the security's just standing there. And you know what? If he gets sued, if Chris Jericho or the WWE gets sued over this, it's a fucking travesty. Because the security there didn't do his job, and you know what? And the same thing that happened with a couple other superstars before. You can't expect someone to not defend themselves.
It'll be under the rug. It'll be done in a week.
But my question is, now this is in Canada.
Or it'll go to CNN and be roid rage.
Thanks, MBT. You Canadians are really doing a great fucking job. This was in Canada, as most people were saying you're a disgrace to Canadians. I think it was in British Columbia, Canada, or not British Columbia. Is that right? Whatever. I mean, if I'm Chris Jericho, I defend that girl grabbed me by the neck. I'd turn around because he didn't know it was a girl. He just felt someone grabbed him, so he turned around and shoved him.
It looked like a guy.
It's not like he got on top of her and beat the shit out of her.
Yeah,
it was in Victoria, Canada.
Jericho will be fine from this. I mean, the video can clearly see, that he'll be fine. It's not really going to affect him,
Well, what I was getting to with this, and another thing happened with Randy Orton. Apparently, Randy Orton almost kicked the fucking shit out of some guy before security dragged him away, and all kinds of shit's going on. Now, I want to know, is there a point where fans got to realize the difference between the characters they entertain us with and the people they actually are? Chris, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, does fans as a whole need to, just chill out and realize it's just a gimmick and not take it so personally?
It's just the wrestling fan, that person, It's some of them, they don't know the difference between fantasy and, realism, It's like every time when a fan goes into a ring, you think you're going to get the cab kicked. You're going to get beat up. But it's just like with some people, they don't know that, hey, Undertaker really, doesn't call up demons and all that crap, I mean, he's just a dude that plays a guy like that, It's just, that's always going to happen in pro wrestling and anything. People take a lot of things seriously, It's just the mindset of the person.
You should come to Knoxville, Tennessee. People are still begging for them to bring Pepe back.
Pepe.
And Andy, what do you think about the whole situation?
I think if you just openly announce before every Raw to prevent this happening that the entire thing is fake, you're taking away that enjoyment of just being a fan, of really buying into the fact that Jericho's a prick. But does that give these people any right to go out and just attack Jericho? No. It's a gray area, basically.
And you know what, Andy, talking about Jericho, if people oh man, you know what you do? He's not a real douche. If you ever read his biography, the man has had one heck of a story from, if you ever get his biography that came out last year, it shows that he's an actual general good person, He's not a douchebag or anything,
No. What?
Anyway, Andy's getting yelled at by his mom.
No.
Sweet.
Sweet, here we go. Vintage, what do you think? Is Vintage still even on the damn phone? I haven't heard him for a while.
Yeah, I'm on. I'm just being normal for you.
Wow, thank you.
Whoa.
What do you think? What do you think about this whole thing? Do people need to like? Yeah, do people need to like seriously calm down about like like Kane Dewey, like things like that cross the line, so to speak, with characters in real life, like going also with all these fantasies. You think fans need to chill the fuck out?
Yeah. Fans need to know what's right and what's wrong, basically. They need to know where to draw the line and when not to cross it, because when you cross it, you're in TNA territory.
That's pretty weak.
Banging on the guy's car window, I mean, he's leaving, you should respect him. You should respect that he just put on a show for you. He just risked his life in the ring, basically, for your entertainment. You should respect him and let him leave. You shouldn't be a total dick and fucking basically call him out and try to pick a fight with him. I mean, that's Chris Jericho. He's been wrestling for how many years now, and he's been doing it all for the fans. It's basically a selfless job. And
But at the same time...
Who's talking? Thank you. And... And by trying to pick a fight with him outside the arena is basically like jumping the barricade inside the arena. It's something you shouldn't do, and it's something that really you should be the one arrested for it, not Chris Jericho for defending himself.
All right, agreed. Andy, what did you have to say about that before Vintage just owned your ass?
Well, I say that I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. How is Jericho supposed to be as great a heel as he is if he can't prey on that real emotion from fans?
I said you got to set a line. I didn't say anything about not getting the emotion.
Okay.
Well, that's part of
Zodiac.
it. I mean, you don't just grab a guy out of his car and you feel nothing,
Well, okay. I've said before, and Zodiac just pointed out to me. I said before, that's why I commend Jeff Jarrett as the best heel of the last decade, because he made fans hate him. He made people actually want to bum rush the ring and punch him in the face.
Is this you transitioning to my topic?
I'm See, look, MBT knows I'm getting there.
All right.
Come on now. I know how to fucking do this. Yes, I am transitioning to your topic. But no, like Jarrett made his heel status by making people want to fucking hit him. And you know what? Chris Jericho's doing his job, obviously, but I'm saying